Brent Hampton, Lee Cassell, and Vern Harris, the officials. And Kurt Kriisa and the Cats get the opening tip and an easy 2 for Umar Ballo. In with the Blue Jays, it starts at the point with Nemhard. Baylor Shireman, the transfer from South Dakota State, having a great tournament as Nemhard finds Kalkbrenner to even it up.
To stay big and make him score over.
Here's the matchup you were talking about. Tubelis.
Pass.
Yep, they doubled and they get a bucket and a foul as well. And he's got incredibly deep range as well. Ooh, Kriisa reaching in. The ball never got tied up. They play on, and Nemhard drills along 3. Younger brother of Andrew Nemhard, former Gonzaga star, now with the Indiana Pacers. Tubelis, no. Ballo, yes. Himself offensively. Alexander. Nicely done. Soft touch from the wing.
Sets a ball screen. That pulls Ballo away from the basket. You can attack.
Going right at Kalkbrenner again. Jump hook Ballo. Yes. He's got 9 already.
Yeah, he's confident. He's poised. And his conditioning, excellent.
Alexander, another soft touch. Just fending off Pelle Larsson just enough to create a little space. Larsson open for 3. Kriisa gets the rebound and immediately launches and hits. And they, I believe, have said it's a long 2 for Kriisa, so it's 13-11 Arizona. They're back in transition. Look at the position for Tubelis. How do you defend that?
He's like the Usain Bolt of big guys running the floor.
Shireman. Yes.
That dude is a baller, man.
Kriisa, no. Shireman the rebound. Shovel pass Alexander. And Alexander off to a great start for the Blue Jays. In 2014, as Nemhard has that shot deflected, and he's got to hustle back into the play. Gets back in time, but a good look for Larsson, and he will bank in a 3. A little bit. Now it's 5-on-4. Ramey down behind the play. Miller, he can really shoot it. And the freshman buries it. He is now 6 for 8 from 3-point range on the season. Reef Mitchell has taken the spot of Ryan Nemhard, so both coaches have gone 9 deep already. Boy, Alexander, he is shifting. Also in Kylan Boswell, a 17-year-old. That's him with the ball. Freshman point guard from Champaign, Illinois. Won't turn 18 until April. And 4 starters who are on the bench back into the game now for Tommy Lloyd and the Wildcats. One of them, Tubelis, and a little Euro step as he drops it in.
Everybody goes back to when the Big East tried it years ago and said it was a disaster, but that's not the measure in my view.
So you would be a proponent.
I'm for it now, yeah. I just think it keeps your better players in the game, because Pelle Larsson's out of the game now, not because he got 1 bad call and 1 foul.
Umar Ballo.
One of the best Bill Walton lines of all time. This is the best 7th-place game I've ever seen.
How assertive Ballo is. I mean, he's a different player.
Oh, what a great play by Arizona to disrupt that break.
Tubelis. He's got a lot of game, doesn't he? Nemhard looking inside for the 7-footer Kalkbrenner.
A great job by Tubelis to come over from the weak side. Just beautiful. Really, Arizona's defense has been the story in this game.
Ballo again. But, I mean, he's one of the best bigs in the country. He's terrific. Dives on the floor there, but Ramey comes up with it. And right now in the battle of the bigs, Ballo and Tubelis are outplaying Kalkbrenner and Kaluma.
Good pass.
Miller.
Ballo doesn't do anything else in this game. He's had a great game.
Seriously. 16 and 8 already as Henderson buries one.
Arizona's pressure is really speeding up Creighton in the half court. They're running by some opportunities and rushing a little bit.
Ramey. Boy, and when the threes are falling and the bigs are running, this team is as tough to contend with as anybody in the country. Eyes of Tubelis. And look at Tubelis running.
Incredible.
And look at Ballo running. This is Arizona basketball.
And Tubelis running the floor is what opened it up for Ballo.
And Kalkbrenner does the very same thing at the other end. And again, to see big guys running like this is remarkable. To see big guys running like this on the third game in as many days is even more remarkable. Henderson from Creighton.
The game, man, that dude could play.
He's played in some World Cup qualifier games for Estonia, getting some international experience in the summer. Henderson in transition. Ramey, a corner three, and it's all Wildcats right now.
Rim by all these great big guys.
Good offensive rebound and putback there for Kalkbrenner.
And that opened up the offensive glass for Kalkbrenner.
Henderson finds Tubelis, and the lefty knocks it home. 225 and Tubelis 6'11", 245. And he can score in a variety of ways. Alexander wide open, and what a tournament Trey Alexander is having.
You have to expect Creighton to make a little bit of a run. They're too good offensively to get shut down completely.
Kalkbrenner's going to launch a three, and it'll go. The assist to Shireman. And later on ESPN2.
Dayton and Wisconsin play by ones.
Shireman.
Elevator play.
Ooh. That feels like a huge bucket for Creighton. Ballo on the bench. Vasar, the freshman, in his place. Boy, Krisa's got incredible vision, and the beneficiary on that play is Ramey. Krisa over the outstretched fingertips of Nemhard. Knocks down the long jumper. 7 points, 7 assists already for Krisa. Paluma driving and finishing.
All set up by the shot fake. Go out together. Creighton and San Diego State shared a charter from San Diego.
Ramey to Vasar. Boy, is Arizona sharing. Adama Ball getting some run again here in the second half. He'll put up a floater and it'll go. Looking for a foul call that he doesn't get.
Everything's been contested.
Ramey, a deep one. Oh boy. Nemhard driving the big guy. And the cutter is Farabello, who gets an easy one.
What a beautiful cut by Francisco Farabello. Looked like he got bumped a little bit. That's where he needs to get a little bit stronger.
Kalkbrenner, a wide open Miller. And how about this guy? His third three of the game. Nemhard drives, stops, and hits.
Well, even though he had size on him.
Ballo. And what a friendly roll for Umar Ballo, who now has 20. Tubelis. Boy, does he get rid of it quickly.
You just can't stop him. Ballo setting ball screens out top, trying to bring Kalkbrenner away from the rim.
Krisa. Wow.
Well, you just give him a little bit of space. That's the problem if Kalkbrenner's not going to come up.
By the way, just to tie up one loose end, the foul before the last time out was on Azulis Tubelis, his fourth. So he's on the bench. Pelle Larsson's back into the game with 4. And beautiful two-man basketball.
Well, Arizona's been so difficult to guard. Creighton needs to string together some stops.
Larsson with a size advantage on Farabello.
Hey, Courtney, that's my rebound, son. I'll let you have the threes. You let me have the rebounds.
Boy, Krisa makes tough shots.
He's so difficult to guard off any sort of ball screen because he can come off and shoot it. Such a good passer.
Floater will go for Nemhard. Yeah, he and his older brother, they're both very, very intelligent, crafty players. Different styles. But both terrific players, and there's a career high in points for Umar Ballo.
Well, good job by Krisa to take away the baseline on Nemhard.
And a goaltending call there. Count the bucket for Paluma.
On a paint touch here.
Larsson, Ballo.
Screen and roll action. Just to draw him away from the rim.
Nemhard with the left hand.
Creighton tried to change things up a little bit, but Creighton can't afford to trade baskets with Arizona. They've got to get stops. Good pass.
And Ballo again, the assist to Larsson.
Play this sort of up-tempo, freedom style. I mean, he gives the players a lot of freedom.
Yeah, if you're a big guy who likes to run, you're going to get some numbers. Ballo getting some numbers. He's got 28.
But he comes to Arizona and has carved out a fantastic career here.
Ooh, and down to the deck hard goes Nembhard, but back up. 5 on the shot clock. And the 3.
He's not up there. Just pull the trigger when you get off the screen. Well, good job by Trey Alexander.
And a good job by Baylor Shireman. And how about a quick 5-0 spurt for the Blue Jays to get back within 7.
Little ghost screen, now ball screen.
Kriisa, what a feed.
Pass.
Oh, what a play by Kirk Kriisa.
Just because of the run that Creighton was on.
Nembhard from Shireman to get it back down to 7. And huge trip here for the Blue Jays. The trailer Shireman. The 3. Got it! And Kalkbrenner splits a pair to make it a 1-possession game.
He's going to try not to let Kriisa get it back, but instead it's Ramey out top against Alexander, an excellent defender.
Ramey for 3. Creighton ball. Shot clock turned off. Inbounded to Kalkbrenner.
He took a dribble.
Nembhard is fouled.
3. Kalkbrenner all by himself.
And just down to 2 seconds. And there it is. Hit the rim. It bounces to Tubelis, and he is fouled. They'll check the clock. It says .4 now. They might put a little bit more time.
Game over.
Into Larson, and the foul with some time left. But, yeah, effectively game over if they can do it again. Just 0.2 of a second. They're hugging, but there's still some time left on the clock. They got to inbound it again, which is what Kriisa does, and that's the game. And that is a championship for the Arizona Wildcats in a hard-fought 2-point win over the Creighton Blue Jays. Congratulations to Tommy Lloyd and company. 2 teams that we're going to be talking a lot about, Jay, over the course of the season.